Okay, so welcome to this morning's class. Working on 6 exercises, 3 sets, holding for each 1 minute. So let's just start off with some warm-ups. So starting stretching, so right foot in front of your left, hips width apart. Your right toe can come off the mat here, so we're just going deeper into the stretch. Hands onto your bent leg and forward fold. So look down towards your right foot, lengthening the hamstring. And then switching sides. So then now your left foot's forward, right foot is bent and looking down towards your left toes. So feeling the stretch now through your left glute, left hamstring and calf. Maybe reaching the hands down to get a little bit of a stretch through the lower back. And then inhaling, coming up. And then opening the legs wide, forward fold. So the bottom comes back, head comes down towards the mat, hands onto the floor or wherever is comfortable. And as you push into the outsides of your back feet, noticing your hamstrings and glutes opening. And holding. So as you hold, just allowing the chest to drop down towards the mat, crown of the head comes towards the floor. And then just coming over, so I'm coming over to my left side. You come over to either to the right, we're going to do either side, so almost a ninja lunge. Right foot, or the straight leg, the foot can point up towards the ceiling. And then switching sides. So bottom coming down towards the bent leg, heel and straight leg. Going deeper, so bottom comes down to the heel, straight leg, toes point up towards the ceiling and feeling stretch through the hamstring. Good. Walking the hands to center and then inhaling, coming to standing. And so we're just going to start running on the spot. So for 1 minute, as we run on the spot, maybe just shake out the shoulders, rolling them forwards and back. Keeping the core nice and tight and light on the feet. So we're just raising the heart rate, raising temperature and getting ourselves ready for the next half an hour. So we're going for another 30 seconds. Keeping nice and light on the feet. Try and keep the knees pointing forward so they're not splaying out. And another 20 seconds. So remembering this is just the warm-up. And so we're getting ourselves ready for the session ahead. And changing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High knees. So bringing the hands out in front of you. Knees can be touching the palms. And we're going for another 35 seconds. And going to 20 seconds. Good, and keep going. And 15 from now. Knees high. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and and 1. Coming straight into heel kicks, last minute. So heels coming up towards the bottom. Try not to lean too far forward, keeping back vertical. You notice my breath is starting to get heavier. It's fine, it's all good. Remember, at any point, take some water, take a rest if you need to. We're going to stop after each set for some water, but by no means feel that you need to overdo it. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, just coming to the mat now. So we're going to start off with some lower ab work. So coming onto your mat, back onto the floor. Hands can either be to the side, pointing into a T, or placing the hands under your bottom. Keeping the feet about 6 inches off the floor. And we're going to kick for 1 minute. So it's almost as if you're doing backstroke. Head can be on the back of the mat. Or to engage the abdominals a little bit more, look up, head off the mat, and kicking. So, nice high cadence, and trying to keep the feet just off the mat. And remembering to breathe, pulling in through the abdominals, drawing them down towards the spine. So we're going for another 15 seconds from now. And 10 seconds. So lower abs engaged, pulling in through the tummy. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up off the mat. Quick transition, and we'll start in 5 seconds running climbers. So 3, and 2, and 1. Driving the hands high. Shoulders coming down to the ribcage, and the knees driving up. So you'll find that increasing the speed of the arms will help pull the knees up. And so driving the fist up towards the ceiling and keeping the speed nice and high. That's 30 seconds. And keep working hard. And we've got 15 seconds to go from now. And 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back onto the mat, coming into a side plank. So whichever side facing me, modified side plank, bottom knee can be on the floor. If you're in this space, raise your upper leg, or full plank. Going for a minute from now. So reaching your top hand high. You notice my hips here are pushing up towards the ceiling. I'm not dropping them down. So we're engaging the lower side body. So we'll be going for 30 seconds. If we're feeling comfortable here, maybe raise your upward side leg. Go for another 20 seconds. And keeping breathing, noticing if you're wobbling, pulling in through the tummy. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. So, opposite hand. So modified plank pose, knee can be on the floor and raise your upper leg. or full plank from now, 1 minute. So we're grounding through your bottom hand, top hand reaches high, and either looking forward or up towards your top hand. And so we'll be going for 30 seconds. So from here, maybe raising top leg and holding. It's really good. And so going for another 15 seconds from now. Hips pushing upwards, engaging your side body, pulling in through the tummy, giving yourself stability. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back onto the mat. So hopping here. So placing your hands to the mat, shoulders coming above the wrists here, coming into almost a downward dog style position. So hopping to the side, you can either do one hop to the left and to the right, or stop in the middle. We'll go for a minute. Going in 3, 2, and 1. So try to stay light on the feet. If you need to stop in the middle, do. Tip here is to bring the shoulders over the palms of the hands. So we're putting more weight through the wrists. And look down between the hands. Take a rest whenever you need to. So we're going for another 30 seconds. Okay, keep going. Stay light on the feet. And 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, that's a tough one. Coming down onto your bottom. So, bicycle crunches. So, lying on your back, hands touching the forehead, and extending the legs. From here, it's about the movement of opposite elbow to knee, and extending. So, bringing the knees to bent level, 3, and 2, and 1. Elbow to opposite knee, extending the leg, and trying to get that rotation through the core. Keep working hard, that's good. Coming to 15 seconds. Making sure legs extend to the back of the mat. And keep working hard now. 30 seconds to go. Feeling the rotation through the spine, driven by the front abs. 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one of the set. So, lunging backwards. So, standing at the front of the mat and step back with one foot, knee touches the floor. Step forward and off we go. Step back, knee touches. Keep the spine vertical, keep looking forward. And if you're wobbling, step back, give yourself a little bit of extra width on your step back. Good. And keeping going. The knee touches the floor rather than thudding, as I just did. And 30 seconds to go. Last one of the set. And then take a moment for some water. And keeping going. 15 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So take some water. That is the first set. 15 minutes into the session. And going in 30 seconds from now. So we're going to start back on the mat, lying down. So as we lie on the floor, so we're going in 15 seconds. Okay, lying on the floor. Keeping our legs raised as we did before. Call this one alphabet. So keeping your feet together, hands can be underneath your bottom, feet together, and spelling the alphabet with your feet. Can be lowercase or uppercase. Going in 3, 2, and 1 in your own time. So the point of this is that we're making sure that our body is getting used to working in a range of different ways, different directions, rather than the consistent or maybe standardized ways that you might do in a regular workout. And looking up towards your feet. And we've got 15 seconds to go. And 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming up to the mat. So log jump. So we're mixing up core work with cardio. One side of the mat, log jump. Jumping to the other side. Inside leg comes high. Going for 1 minute. So jumping, foot touches the mat, and keep going. Hands can be on the hips, and keeping light in the feet. So maybe the inside foot hovers off the mat rather than touching. So keeping core engaged and trying not to lean too far forward. And go for another 30 seconds. Keep going. Doing really well. And 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to the floor, plank pose. You can either come into low plank, elbows to the floor, feet pointing, heels pointing towards the back of the room, or full plank. Going in 3, 2, and 1. So, pushing through the palms of the hands here. So we're pushing the shoulders away from us. Our back is rounding. Maybe noticing the shoulder blades rotating out to the side. Holding in through the core and pushing the heels away from you. So that's 30 seconds. If you need to take a rest, come down onto the knees. And 15 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is going to be tough because we're still going to be doing the hop pose here, hands grounded onto the floor. Rather than from sides to side, Legs are both going to come out either way. So we're split. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Keep going, and go for another 20 seconds. Oh. Keeping light on the feet, and 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Keep going, really well done. Keep coming onto the back, core. So, bringing your heels towards your bottom. Knees bent upwards. So, we're just going to do a side to side core. So the shoulders are off the mat. I'm reaching left hand towards left foot. Going in 3, and 2, and 1. So, and you keep the shoulders off the mat, noticing your abs engaged. We're working here the oblique abs, so the abs on the side. And keep going. So, that is coming up to 30 seconds. From now, 30 seconds. Keep going. Keep the lateral rotation. And 20 seconds. And 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming back up off the mat. So, power jacks. So, we're bending down, knees bent, jumping up. Down, and jumping up. For 1 minute from 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, jump up. Power jack, and up. Power, and up. So bending the knees, bottom coming down, level with the knees. Okay, and speeding up if you can or want to. Try to keep the knees pointing forward rather than out. That's 30 seconds to go. This is the last one of the second set. And going for another 20 seconds. That's all it is. And 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's take a minute's break. Get some water. We've been going for 23 minutes. The final set we'll do for 30 seconds each. Keep working. Okay, so coming onto the mat in 10 seconds. Working the lower abs again. So, hands to be under the bottom, legs raised high. And then from here, just scissor legs. One leg lowers, and then the opposite one. Go for 30 seconds in. 3, 2, and 1. Trying to keep the legs straight and look up towards your top foot. And that's 20 seconds to go. And 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up onto the mat. So ski, these are lateral hops. So start on one side of the mat, hands come high, going 3, 2, and 1. Jump from side to side. Okay, that's coming up to 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming back down to the mat, plank pose. So either full plank or modified plank. 3 legs. So holding for 1 minute. Gonna inhale, 30 seconds, and start. Raise right leg. And holding for 3, 2, and 1. Lower right leg, raise left. Try to keep the hips level. Push the heel away from you. And we've got 10 seconds to go. Opposite right leg now raises. 3, 2, and 1. And raising. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hopping. This time we're hopping both feet to the front of the mat. It's only for 30 seconds. Going in 3, 2, and 1. So, bottom can come high. Knees coming up the centre line. And go for another 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So, from here, coming down to the core. And knees raised. Ankles can be crossed. Hands on the side of your forehead. And just bringing elbows to the knees. Going 3, 2, and 1. Being mindful not to have the hands behind the head and pulling the head up, straining the back. So maybe just the hands are gently touching the temple. And we have another 10 seconds to go. And 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, so coming up off the mat. Whew. Just bringing the feet shoulder width apart. So we've got a minute and a half of the warm down. So raising the hands high, pulling in through the core, through the tummy button, and then exhale, forward folding. So allowing your opposite hand to hold opposite elbow. Allow the head to hang low in ragdoll. And elbows coming down towards the floor. Feel the spine lengthening. Hamstrings lengthening. Exhaling, releasing the hands towards the floor. Could be to your shins, your ankles. Inhaling. Slowly peeling up. And finding a wall, something to balance on. Left hand to left hip. Hold your right foot. Bringing quad stretch. So right knee is close to your left. Push hip forward. Right heel to bottom. And holding for 3, and 2, and 1, releasing, grounding through the opposite foot, reach back to hold, in my case left foot, push the hips forward, and keep the knees close together, and holding for 3, and 2, and 1. So just shake it out. So that's your 30 minutes for your early morning HIIT cardio workout. Thanks for joining, and see you next time. Have a great rest of the day.